Greetings and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, because we're in the Lion's Portal, I thought it'd be interesting to do a tarot and oracle spread for the collective and talk about the Lion's Portal, which started July 28th, goes till August 12th, and the peak is tomorrow, August 8th, 888 portal. And it's when the sun and the earth and Sirius line up. And this is said to be a time of increased spiritual growth, manifestation, and stepping into our energies of the lion heart, having the courage to go for what we want, to shine our light, to shine our gifts, share our gifts. And so this is my first tarot reading on YouTube. So for me, this is a step up in that I've wanted to do this for many, many years. And I had a lot of fear of persecution. So now I'm being bold and brave and courageous in the energy of this Lion's Portal, Lion's Gate Portal. And I invite you all to really take time to set your intentions, be mindful of what it is you want to release, and what do you want to call in more? We're living in extraordinary times right now where the old paradigm is falling away and the new paradigm is being co-created by all of us. So it's very, very important to make sure you really set your intentions for what you want going forward. As they say, the rear view mirror in the car is much smaller than the windshield in the front. So keep your focus on what you want to manifest and be courageous to step up into what you want to manifest. So I did an initial spread, and the first card that I picked, this is a beautiful deck called Magical Moments, and it's each card is like a painting. It's absolutely stunning. Speaking of painting, the first card that is in the center of the Celtic cross, what is the Eight of Pentacles, which is beautiful for the portal, the Lion's Gate portal. 8 is a number of abundance, solidity, and infinity. So this is being focused on building, manifesting what you want, but the opposite side, the shadow side, is apathy. So perhaps you want to build something, but I understand the state of the world is very uncertain right now. So many people are feeling, what's the point? And then they go into despair, apathy, depression. And I've been there. So I know what it's like to feel despair of the world and to be paralyzed. Yet the only way we're going to create a new paradigm is by each of us stepping up into our power, stepping up into our full authenticity to take our place in the circle. So this is what is, and what's crossing it is indecision. Again, the Two of Swords is mental indecisiveness. And she has her eyes covered with the leaves. She can't really see. She's not really sure what decision to make. So there's a feeling of not taking action because you can't decide what to do. So that's crossing what is this energy or desire to build, to create. And then we have the overarching energy, which is fabulous. Again, Pentacles, the energy of the Lion's Gate portal. This is 10 of Pentacles, and it's all about building material wealth, taking care of the body, really leaning into, anchoring into the physical world. What do you want to create? What is being built? And that's the overarching theme in this spread during this portal, which makes a lot of sense. And then underneath it is the Nine of Wands. So there's some fears. At the same time, she's nervous, but she's still holding up the rose. But this is an underlying energy of anxiety and fear. And this is in the position of the underlying energy, underlying everything. And I believe that we are all going through this underlying energy of anxiety because of what's happening in the world. We just feel this insecurity, this uncertainty, and it's like it's just like a underlying anxiety that all of us can feel. And so yeah, this card is also about persevering through the pain, persevering through the challenges. And there might be a desire to give up, but you're going to persevere. And that's what we all have to do now, is persevere and be strong. And then the immediate past is being prisoners. The gate is open, the cage is open, but it's an imprisonment of the mind. So thoughts keeping us stuck in thoughts that aren't serving us for our highest good, thoughts of imprisonment. And what we need for going forward is strength. And strength, the lion, there is the lion gate portal, and here we are, there's the lion. This is what we're in right now. Having strength of heart as well, having the fierceness to stand with your heart open, to dare to shine when the whole world is going crazy right now. And then we have how the collective sees itself is there's this energy of creation and building and just wanting to start new. So wands are the fiery energy, but then there's a lot of, this is how the group is, how it is in the collective, in the way the group thinks. And there's a lot of division, polarity, disagreement, not joining together. We can see that playing out right now. And let me just check something about this card. So, yeah, this card, where we're at, is ambition, but the opposite is apathy, directionless, feeling hopeless, okay? And then hopes and fears are, we hope to have a 9 of Cups, which is fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, fulfillment in the world as well, having enough support, enough comfort, beauty, pleasure. But there's the fear is, there's another side to this, which is to do with greed. So fear of losing that would be in this case. And then in the 8 of Wands is really just trusting that the universe will carry us. And look at that, 8. So that's a beautiful card for the final outcome. I'm going to pull some more cards just to clarify. But let me just look at this 8 of Wands again. It's also, yes, it's also the card of changes in the air, but you're being ready for action, being in the flow. And it's trusting that everything is unfolding in divine order. That's one of my favorite expressions. I often say everything's unfolding in divine order, even when it feels like chaos. It helps me stay centered. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some clarifying cards, and I'm going to go to the Sacred Forest Oracle. I think it's very important to stay grounded right now and connect with Mother Earth. So let's see what this card says. I'm going to put this in the position of what is for a collective. Oh, interesting. Reflecting pool, stillness. And so this card is about taking time to go within. Really, and this portal is, the 888 portal is a beautiful time to really go within, take time to journal, set your intentions for what you want to manifest, and listen to the stillness, because in the stillness comes the whisper of your soul guiding you. The angels speak in stillness. We can't hear the voice of God, the voice of our higher soul, unless we are still. So that's important, to stay still. And let me just see if there's another message that I did. Oh, and the number's 33, which is beautiful. Very sacred number. In silence, you'll find the dwelling place of your soul. Take time to move into quietude, and you'll uncover a vast store of insight emerging within you. So yeah, it's how ideas come from source is when you're in stillness. So it's important to do that. Now I'm going to pull a different card for this obstacle, what's crossing this desire to build, to manifest, to create foundation. So what else does Spirit have to say about this position? What is crossing us? This is for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. This is for the collective, for the 888 portal. Spirit, what card do you have for us? Wild Rose Fairy. Wow. Love. So because this is the obstacle, perhaps the opposite of this would be fear, I would say. Fear and worry about how you're going to make whatever you want to happen. Let's just read this, 47, because it's in a position. Yeah, so the spirit of the wild rose says you are more cherished than you can possibly know. Open your heart to receive. Love is on its way. You are an eternal vessel for love to flow through. You are enough just as you are. So I'm feeling that this is self-doubt, lack of self-love, because it's in the position of not knowing what direction to go in, not seeing anything clearly, because you're so wrapped up in fear, perhaps self-doubt, self-loathing, lack of confidence, which is the opposite of Leo, the lion, who is full of confidence. All right, now I'm going to move on to this overarching energy, where we have the 10 of Pentacles, but I think I'll choose a different deck now. All right, so for this overarching energy, I think for the collective, I'm going to Ask Your Guides. This is a card deck by Sonia Choquette. Very kind of simple images, kind of abstract images, but beautiful messages in the book. So tell me more, Spirit, about this overarching energy for the collective on the 888 portal. There it is. Intuition. Okay, heal inner child intuition. The soul, basically, it's connecting with our authentic self. So this is the overarching energy of the 888 portal, is connecting with your inner self and your intuition, trusting that you know exactly what to do, where to be. 42, what does it say? Instinct, invention, trust, impulses. Trust your inner child's willingness to share its magic so that you may benefit. So it's really about connecting with your inner child, because your inner child is your authentic self. Before all the doubts were and projections were placed upon us, all the conditioning was placed upon us, remember your inner child. Let her come out to play, hold her hand, and ask her what she wants to do, or he or she, or they. Ask your inner child what they want to do. And then underlying this energy of the Nine of Wands, where there's, fears and anxiety. So let's just look. We're all feeling this anxiety. I mean, I just showed my documentary film last night, where it's about a run for peace and environmental awareness that we ran 4,000 kilometers across Japan. It was organized by indigenous people. And, so yesterday was the bombing of Hiroshima. It's the 80th anniversary. And then the 9th is the bombing of Nagasaki. And here we are still fearing nuclear war. So it's understandable that there is underlying fears. Physical body, Gaia. Wow, yeah. The energy of Gaia. Gaia is also being stressed. And I was at a sacred water gathering about 8 years ago, and I witnessed a woman channeling Gaia, and the message was, I am water, you are water, everything is water. If you do not change your ways, I will crack you open. This was a channeled message. She said it in a voice that was unlike her own, and I was writing in my journal, and I looked up quickly because I couldn't believe the change of voice. And then she went through some contortions in her face and twitches, and this message came out of her mouth, and I know it was Gaia. So Gaia is feeling the stress of what's going on, but Gaia is taking care of herself and doing what she needs to do to restore balance. And if that means cracking us open, that's what she's got to do. Yeah, it's intense. It's intense. I understand. Now, the immediate past, I'm going to look at this tormented mind that we're going through, that we're all experiencing. And I'm going to get some wisdom from the angels and ancestors. This is a Kyle Gray deck. And let's see what the angels and ancestors have to say about the immediate past, where we're all feeling such stress about what's happening in the world. What message do you have for us, Spirit? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you tell us anything about this stress that's in the immediate past? Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. So this is all about mindfulness and being fully present in each moment and transmuting pain into power. Shaolin Master is, let me see what it says, what else it says. 68. Yeah. Slow and steady. Breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. You are being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? So instead of mental anguish, be more aware, mindful in the moment. Slow down, breathe into your heart, into your belly, and feel it all. And then in the immediate future, let's do another angel and ancestor card. What message do you have from the angels and ancestors about our immediate future? There it is. Oh, wow, this is great. See beyond the current situation. So we're being called to have faith. Oh my goodness. Faith and trust and strength, right? So faith, trust, and strength. Just really trusting that, not going into the fear, but trusting that we cannot see what's going on. Things are not as they appear. Let's see, seer, what else does it say? 64. Yeah, we're in a liminal state right now. And clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. So you're being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so that your experiences can be more enjoyable. You're moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening, so stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. Yeah. Stay calm and strong and keep your eyes on the prize. All right. Now, a card for, let's see. One of the most difficult things about this time that we're living in is everything's falling apart, yet we can't fully see what we're moving towards. And so we're like the butterflies in the process of transformation, in the metamorphosis, and we're kind of in the gooey phase right now. And we don't really know that we're going to become butterflies because it just looks like goo everywhere. But we have to trust that Spirit, God, the divine source, the universe, has a better plan for us, such as becoming butterflies. And this is wisdom of the oracle for how we see ourselves, where we're at. New life, yes, we're starting a new life. Exactly, we're starting a new paradigm. And we're also in the year of death because we're in the year of the snake. And oh, I love that one. This one's a dragonfly, which is, my name is Dragonfly. So, yeah, being reborn. We're in a rebirth phase. And now to do with this polarity, the struggle, dissension in the collective, let's see. Oh, there it is. Building blocks. Okay, so we're still in the building blocks of the new, and we're not there yet. But we have to cooperate with each other and come together to build something sustainable. Let's see. Yeah, a beautiful work is in progress. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. So yeah, it's about finding, working with people that you jive with, people that you vibe with, people that are on the same frequency as you are. And don't spend energy with people that are on a different frequency than you are. Align yourself with people to build something strong together. And then let's see, I think I'll pull a different cards for hopes and fears. In the hopes and fears, we have the longing for comfort, pleasure, abundance, and fearing that we'll lose it, or wanting more of it because we don't feel secure, because we need more things. So hopes and fears, what would be hopes and fears for this collective? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. What are the hopes and fears of this beautiful collective? Okay, I think that's it. That feels like it. Oh, wow, interesting. Isn't that beautiful? Mindful. I've never seen this card before. I've had this deck for some time now, and it's so beautiful. Group think. Coming together in harmony. Oh, that is such a beautiful image, and also a hope and fear. Will we come together in harmony? And what is the final outcome? What is the final outcome, Spirit? What is the final outcome for the collective? Okay. Looks like we need to go slowly and give ourselves time to relax, rest, renew. So there is a rebirth here. Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. So in this portal, take time to really give yourself a break. I'm going to the beach on Sunday. I'm giving myself a day off at the beach. And whatever it is that helps you to feel more relaxed, do it. Let's see. I just want to read that mindful one. Okay, interesting. For the hopes and fears, I have never seen this card before. So it's about be careful of where you wander in the mind. The quality of your thoughts is key, and you're in a fertile time for full manifestation. You want to ensure that the seeds you plant will sprout and flourish into the life you seek to grow. So be mindful not to scatter weeds. It's easy to be influenced by others right now, especially in this digital age. It's hard to protect yourself from the energy and sheer amount of information. Oh, don't I know that? If you allow all the fear and uncertainty to pollute your mind and emotions, you will fill yourself up with this negativity and then see more of it in the outer world. Stay out of gossip and other forms of group think. For when you cut another person down to their level due to their perceived mistakes or limit them by your envy, you activate lack for yourself. So fill yourself with thoughts of plenty. Imagine your universe unfettered by scarcity and alive with abundant hope and goodness. Be mindful of what your mind is full of and keep the faith. Okay, and then 25 is rest and renewal. The place of all is well. You are invited to return to the pleasure garden of love. It's time to leave the field of battle. Put your sword away. There's nothing you need to defend anymore. Step through the gate into the garden of earthly delights. Wow, step through the lion's gate. Bask in the joy of the wish-fulfilling trees and the scent of the healing flowers. You have returned home. In the Garden of Venus, there's a still pond that shows you your reflection when you stoop down to drink. Who is that staring back at you? Look at who you've become. The goddess Venus holds a mirror that allows you to see yourself in all your flawed beauty. Do not become caught in its spell. After a quick glance, take the mirror with you and return to the battlefield, that you may reveal to others who they are becoming. Then you will have no longer use for the sword. Wow. This is amazing. So this is a really beautiful reading for the Lionsgate portal, is to really remember to connect with your inner child and have faith. Be strong in your heart. Be fierce in your heart. Be fierce in your goals and your belief in yourself. And seek community to build together that you resonate with. Watch your thoughts. And enjoy the beautiful manifestation and pleasure. So I will be doing more of these readings, and I just want to let you know that I also lead a meditation class and a 12-week chakra program called Activate, Align, Ascend. We've already finished the 8-week meditation class in July, and then in September I'll be starting the Activate, Align, Ascend. We're going to go through each chakra and really delve into what is holding you back, where were you wounded in each developmental phase of your life, and it'll be on Zoom with interaction and sharing. I'll be guiding us on journeys. We do movement, ritual, sharing, breath work, tonality, creative exercises. And the other thing I want to share with you is that I was inspired to create the Luminous Dragonfly Society, which is for women, and it's a monthly membership to offer women 3 classes. The first class is a meditation and intuition practice. The second class is a uniquely themed sister circle. And the third class is a group coaching call. That level is one price for $97. And if you go to the VIP level, Dragonfly Alchemy, it's $222. And in addition to the 3 classes, you get a private coaching session with me. And also coming up at the end of August, I'll be offering some free masterclasses that will relate to the chakras as I lead into launching the chakra program. So you can come to those as well. If you are a woman listening to this, I have a Facebook group called Dragonfly Sistership, and it is for heart-centered women on their self-empowerment path. If you're a man, I have a group coaching group for men and women, and I'm currently in the process of developing a program with a friend of mine who's a male coach, transformational coach, and we're going to create something for the new year. But you can still join the Facebook group that I'll put in the description. So now let's just close our eyes, resting your feet on the ground and just resting your hands on your lap. Just bringing your eyes to a close and breathe into your heart nice and slow. And release with a breathing in again through your nose. And blowing it out slowly through your mouth. Sending a root from your spine down to the center of Mother Earth, imagining that there's a beautiful rose quartz crystal that you wrap your beautiful root around in the center of Mother Earth. And with each breath, you drink in unconditional love from Gaia. visualizing each breath as rose-colored light shimmering through every cell in your body, feeling unconditional love from Mother Earth, who provides everything for us. Feeling gratitude for Mother Earth and all that she provides. And then visualizing a beautiful beam of light coming from the cosmic sun all the way down your crown chakra, through your whole core, right through to Mother Earth, so that you are this beautiful bridge between the masculine and the feminine, the Father and the Mother, heaven and earth. See the pink shimmering in the golden pillar of light as it picks up the gold and swirls everywhere through your body. Repeating this mantra, I am blissful, I am immortal. I am powerful. I step up boldly to live who I am and share my gifts of the world. Trusting that I am being guided every step of the way. Guided by my angels, my ancestors, and God to guide me to the highest version of myself, so that I can be part of the co-creation of a new paradigm. May all beings be free of suffering. May peace and love prevail. And may all your dreams manifest for the highest good of all. Namaste. And if you like this, please subscribe and hit the like button. And I'd love to hear any comments. And I will see you again soon. Happy Lionsgate Portal.